So I have this little girl, and she's adorable. And the other day I was thinking, while I was dropping her off at school, which is what I thought would be the safest place she could possibly be when I was at work, that if there was someone in charge and he decided that he didn't like the way some of us live, he didn't like when boys were in love with boys because he wanted to see all of the boy-girl romances that could happen. Even though boy parts actually do fit together pretty well if you've ever tried it. I mean, Anyway, if he ever decided that things weren't super good about that, I would totally just let my daughter, for his sake, for the name of the up thing, I would totally just let her be a sacrifice, I just let anyone go in, gun her down, gun all of her friends down. Big bloody massacre, just so all of those crazy people who aren't letting me have crazy sex with them will figure out what they're doing wrong, so... That doesn't sound right at all. That's a fucked up thought. Ugh. No, I don't think I'd let that happen. No, that's fucked up. I should take medication for that. I should never have a thought like, Gosh, I don't know, that can't be right. That's the sort of thing I should go to a doctor for. Yeah, that's not good. Never occurred to me that my daughter's life was in danger, just because some omnipotent being said one time, hey, boys, don't have sex with other boys. Now, just because it hasn't occurred to me that that idea would even make sense in any sort of way, doesn't mean that that's the sort of thing other people aren't thinking. And the Westboro Baptist Church says that the deaths of these 20 little babies in Connecticut and the 6 women who died mostly while trying to protect them they claim that this was an act of God. No. They claim that this was God's doing, and this act glorified Him. And these children are supposed to be some sort of wake-up call for living in sin, because apparently God hates fags. This is the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard. This is fucked up, and it's ridiculous. If my daughter, she's 3 years old right now, she's not much younger than the little girls and boys who were massacred the other day in Connecticut. If she were hurt in any way, in the name of any sort of God, that would destroy me. How would that make me want to stop living in a way that this God would approve of? Or if I was a parent, if I was a gay parent of one of those kids, if I was a veteran parent of one of those kids, and I was told by these fucking idiotic people that my daughter was hurt because of something I do that had absolutely nothing to do with mental illness of Adam Lanza, with the availability of guns. I'm not going to focus on the gun war here. I don't care. I don't know enough about either side. But if I were told that it was because I like to have sex with boys, or I like to have sex with girls, or I like to fuck a box turtle, and that's why my child doesn't come home, that's why my child couldn't have Christmas with me, why their room is untouched still, and all of their toys are still around because I can't pick them up, their Christmas presents are still hiding and I don't know what to do with them. It's not because I fucked a girl, it's not because I fucked a boy. It's because some fucking lunatic hurt my baby. It's not God's will for children to die. It's not God's will for 40 people to lose their kids. Countless more to lose their stepkids, their nieces, their nephews. I know someone who lost his nephew. His name was James. He was a really cute kid. I don't believe at all that anything his country's faggy population could have done, what their soldier population could have done, is the reason he's dead. Is the reason any of them are dead. Any of the teachers who use their bodies to shield children. Any of the teachers who survived, who got their children out safely. Any of the kids who had to look through the halls when they were told not to look, but they did anyway, and they saw what happened in there. The Westboro Baptist Church is fucking evil. What we need to do now is make sure they fucking know it. Now, I've tried to call all the phone lines that Anonymous has released, and they're obviously all down by now. I am sure email, Twitter, Facebook, they're not reading that at all now. But if you can find a link or a contact information, keep trying. I'm going to put up their address everywhere I can. I'm going to have everyone meet their friend the stamp, meet their friend the pen, meet some paper. Their address has not changed. They are still at the same address in Topeka, Kansas, 66604, by the way. Everyone let them know how you fucking feel. I encourage you not to use any sort of acts of violence, because this is a lesson we need to learn. They need to learn. This is a lesson they need to learn. And hopefully from our words, we don't need to send them any bombs. As tempting as it might be, don't use violence. They're not going to learn anything. They're just scarred up burn victims. We want them alive. We want them to know how much they're hurting people. And if you want to get a little bit extreme, the KKK is actively protesting the Westboro Baptist Church. I would absolutely never encourage anyone to join the KKK, but this is the most fucked up shit I've ever seen in my entire life.